Welcome to the first video in module number 14, which gives a short description of 4 videos in which I am demonstrating the coaching process. This first batch were recorded on the fly many years ago, so the quality is not great. The way this happened was that we borrowed a couple of cameras from a local community TV studio and put out a call to anyone who would like a 1-hour session with me for free, so long as they gave us permission to use the videos for training purposes. So please treat these with the utmost confidentiality, if you will. We set it up in a friend's home and recorded one after another. I didn't know any of them beforehand, except for Morgan. I think I'd done one previous consultation with her. Each session was about an hour, but I've edited most of them down to about half of that, and in some cases added some comments afterwards. You can watch all of them if you wish, but I particularly want everyone to watch the following 4 from this batch. Marianne. This session shows how many different things some clients can bring into their stories and how it can take some time to hear enough information to get to the real issues. I had to ask a lot of clarifying questions before I had any real feel for where things were going. You might find it reassuring to know that you won't always immediately know where to go in your early conversations with clients, but you will see how I was probing for clues for a good while before we got to the real story. Morgan. This session illustrates the kinds of questions that you can ask to start making connections between clues, leading to collapsing the story. The subject matter involving scheduling with her ex-husband around time to be spent with their son is very different from the relationship issues in Marianne's story. But it was just when I thought about moving into doing a worksheet, feeling we weren't yet getting to the spiritual part of the whole deal, that it suddenly became clear what the real issue was. Christine. Now this is a story about her parents and the fact that she carried their pain. And there's a good example here of a client with body clues. With the camera on me the whole time, it's a good example of the demeanor a coach should maintain during the session. And it shows the technique of taking notes and reflecting back. Trish. Now I love this one. It's a great story for showing how to help someone connect their World of Humanity story to their higher purpose or mission. Watch for when she suddenly starts to get it. It's a lovely light bulb moment. Okay, so that's the 4, but if you have the stamina, you might also want to watch Andrew. It is long, and you'll think it's going nowhere. But all of a sudden, towards the end, everything becomes clear, and it's quite an amazing turnaround. It didn't lend itself to editing because every bit of the story is important once tied in at the end, so it does take the full hour, but it is worth it. Okay, so enjoy those, and in the next video, we'll see other demos that are more recent. We'll see you then.